It's the NBA. Welcome to our Sunday night broadcast here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Take a look at the Hawks. They're down in 9th place so far, still early in the season.
And if you look at the Hawks right now, they had much bigger things in mind when the season started. They didn't think of themselves as a middle-of-the-road club, but right now, that's where they are.
I thought this might happen. Confidence can take you a long way, but you also have to have the talent to back it up.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins at power forward with Len at center. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. And it's Young in at the 1. We've got Shorty. Also B-Train out there. D out there with Big Smooth. And Smitty, what about the teams that know they're going to be championship caliber contenders? How do they stay motivated early in a season with so many games to play?
You know, it's hard. I think a lot of those guys, they're looking at, I would say now we're talking about load management for those type of teams. They're just trying to make sure their bodies, their minds are ready for that run. But usually those championship teams, they understand they're motivated by winning. They get it together at the right time.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Knocked loose. Here we go, all alone. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Young taking his time here. Dishes it to Collins. Takes a 3. And Young with the basket on the assist by Collins. Young's got his second bucket tonight.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Now, here's Hunter. He's guarded closely. Pass to Collins. Shot clock at 5. Here's Young. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Here's Shorty, defended by Young. Shorty, the pass to D. Knocks down the 3 ball.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Hawks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Here's Herter. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Did you see the game plan is working already? 4 straight makes to start this one.
Pass to B-Train. Lets it go. And the jumper is on the mark.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
And the last 2 drafts, the Atlanta Hawks aggressively making trades to assemble this roster.
And drafting DeAndre Hunter and Cam Reddish, great length and versatility on the wings. You pair that with Trae Young and John Collins, and that's an exciting young core for the Hawks.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They trail by 1. Back to Collins. Pass to Hunter. And here's Young. Beyond the arc. Hits the 3-point bomb. Young's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Atlanta.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Here's Shorty. 26 points for him last game against Brooklyn.
And you know, another way he impacted the game was forcing turnovers. Really disrupted the offensive flow.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. perfect so far this quarter.
And Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Jones, it's good. Now Thompson. The pass to Aguilar. Jones trying to get open. Back to Thompson. Launches a three. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Crabb. Feeds it to Parsons. Turner against Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 12 feet out. And again, it's Atlanta.
I like this. I really do. He recognizes the mismatch, simply rises up and fires.
And the big contract for Evan Turner entering its final year. Greg making over $18 million. Is he in line for a raise, you think?
Maybe not a raise, but he still remains a useful player. Never the most efficient scorer, but his rebounding and passing are what carry him.
Now here's Parsons. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Now here's Crabb. D right on him. On the wing, Turner. Over Thompson. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
Boy, both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust. Talented, driven, he puts constant pressure on your defense.
Now here's Crabb. Guarded close. Again, the Hawks score.
Working in that mid-range area. The analytics may not love it, but that's a good look for him.
Here's Bowen. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. There's 25 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Reddish with the ball. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. .11 seconds left to play in the first. Just 5 to shoot. There's the triple. Another 3 for Atlanta. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Reddish out there with Chandler Parsons. Then it's Jones. Then it's Allen Crabb. And it's Turner in at the point. The Hawks trail by 5. Passes it to Parsons. Jones looking for an opening. He kicks it to Turner. Ball's knocked loose. Unhindered, going all the way. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, when Trae Young was in college, he was known for his long-range shooting. But Young says, the people who know me best know that I'd rather get an assist than any other stat. I pride myself on making the right play. Knowing your teammates get joy and excitement from playing with you is all I care about. Kevin?
That's great to see. Thank you, D.A. Gotten off 4 shots from three-point range tonight and buried every one of them. Pass to Aguilar. Here's Big Daddy from deep. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
This is year 2 for Lloyd Pierce as an NBA head coach. Still in his early 40s, the Hawks, the perfect opportunity for him to grow and develop alongside his players.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now, here's Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And Coach Pierce works as an assistant general manager in the offseason. Steve able to learn that side of things and have a voice in acquisition.
That's very important. They are building something special in Atlanta. He's going to play a big role in that as well.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Now, here is Young. 23 points for him the last game against Sacramento.
And some of the passes he threaded through the defense were just incredible. He made it look so easy.
Shoots from 14. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Young's got 12.
The charisma, the superhuman workload. Trae Young is built for stardom.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Len grabs the board. The Hawks trail by 5. And here is Hunter. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Young, right side. Count that one.
You know, defensively, you try to do everything possible to get a hand up on Young's shot, but he just ignores the contact and plays through it.
Here's Big Daddy. Here's B. Hands the shot from the wing. B's got 4 points this quarter.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Shoots. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net. Sometimes, Smitty, you see someone make a pass and wonder, how did he even see that guy? I mean, it's amazing to me.
Yeah, I think Chris Paul leads that list. I think from a big Jokic, Trae Young is a young guy, Ben Simmons, Doncic, those guys see the floor extremely well.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Young from outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
Gone along perfectly from three-point range tonight. They've gone 5 for 5. Chan passes the ball. Down low. Stolen by Collins. Young in the corner. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Here's Hunter in Atlanta again with the bucket. Gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Shot to stop the run. Just his first attempt. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Now the pass to D. Second shot opportunity. And yes, it's good. D's got 5.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside, and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Young passes to Herter. Outside Collins. Over to the left wing. Pass to Herter. Just 4 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. 2 points. That one goes. Collins has got the lead. Back up to 3 now for the Hawks.
Known for his play in and around the post, Collins can also get it done shooting jumpers off the catch.
Now, here is Young. 22 points for him. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Poked away. For the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's B-Train. Puts up a 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. And it was from 3-point.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts. Coach, it's a hard game.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. The game was always within a fairly narrow margin with their largest. And now with the second half about to get underway.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Shorty out there at B-Train. Then it's D. Then it's Big Smooth. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half with.
That's next level vision. Young could probably lead the league in assists if that were his goal.
You know, Greg, at Oklahoma, the long-range shooting of Trae Young drew eyes. But it seems it's his passing that's his most NBA-ready attribute.
How about Kevin? First player in history to lead D1 college basketball in points and assists. Top 10 in the league in dimes his rookie season. Young man has a chance to be special.
So it's Atlanta now. They lead by 4. Dismissed. Fast break. Here we go. Here's B-Train, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Len finds Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And the dunk by Len.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from B-Train.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Here's Herter. 5 on the clock. They get a hand on it. From outside the arc, another 3 for Atlanta.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, the Hawks have been in rebuild mode for the last couple of years, but this season brings a lot of optimism. Passing on Luka Doncic, the Hawks drafted Trae Young. It was much scrutinized, but Young came on down the stretch. His playmaking makes other people better, and also, they hope, will attract a free agent or 2. Now the Hawks have added several rookies, starting with DeAndre Hunter. They believe they're poised to make some noise in the East. Kevin?
They took that gamble with Doncic and getting Young. We'll see what happens. Thank you, D.A. Passes it to Collins. Now, here's Hunter. He's guarded closely. With the teardrop. And it's good on the way in. Hunter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just crushing it here. 80% to start the half.
Steve, I know you like this, that the three-point shot is having such an effect on the league, actually transforming the NBA. Are you surprised how fast all this is happening?
I am. I'm surprised that so many teams are adopting this transformation of shooting a three ball, because there are some teams and there's some players, I know they shoot it, Kevin, but they shoot it at such a low percentage. If you have the guys that can shoot it, you should adopt it. If not, you got to find another way of winning ball games. There's nothing wrong with having a great mid-range team that can knock down mid-range jumpers.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
For the lead, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And the Hawks making a change here. Parsons is checked in. Now Turner. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Kicks it to Jones. Grab with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Knocks it loose. They need this. A three-pointer is right on target. Reddish has got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
Not only is he a deadly shooter from out there, but he is towering over his defender.
Here's Aguilar. No one on him, and he makes the easy one. Slim's got his third bucket of the night.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Pass to Parsons. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Parsons got 5 now.
He's not shy around the rim. Chandler Parsons with the length to work inside.
Here's Thompson, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first free throw of the game. Trae Young, he's checked in for Atlanta. And so Thompson nails both of them. 1:32 left to play here in the third. The Hawks trail it. Knocked away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. The 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. The 4th spot held by Trae Young.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
And Big Daddy picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Money's checked in for Big Daddy. We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter of the game. Shot clock at 6. The pass to Young. From the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Here's Money, covered by Parsons. Aguilar drilled from 11 feet out. Slim's got 4 this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Jones. Now here's Reddish. Tight defense on him. Back to Jones. And here's Reddish. He has 6. Chalk up 2 there as we approach the 4th quarter. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Passes to Money. Trying to get open is Thompson. That one's good from the corner.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Got a piece of it. Here's the break. Here's Bowler. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close. A lost art in this game. Terrific bounce pass.
Three-pointer. Misses the shot. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. The home team up 1. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. John Collins is out there with Jones. Then it's Trae Young. Then it's Evan Turner. And it's Reddish in at the 2 spot. On defense, the home team. It's a 1-point game. It's stolen. Here's D. Throws down the breakaway jam.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
Here's Young. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Young's got 30.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper, just not really closing out as much as they need to.
Pass to Chan. Over Reddish. And that's good off the glass that time.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
And that's tough to do from the mid-range because help can come from anywhere, but he beats everyone to the punch. They're fortunate the defender couldn't control it. Almost lost that possession.
B-Train's checked in for Ball. Hunter's checked in for the Hawks. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Tipped away. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Here's what the Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Tuesday, they'll be taking on Paul Millsap and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Thursday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Phoenix to take on the Suns.
And guys, one thing about road trips like this one, they'll be seeing this as a chance for the team to come together. It might be a bit of a silver lining for a trip that doesn't always provide a lot of success.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And there's the pass to Young. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Shorty. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Here's Young. And it's blocked. But they'll get another chance. Collins passes to Herter. Back to Collins. 5 to shoot. Pass to Herter. That's tipped. And here comes the break. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. The Hawks trail by 7. Atlanta calls timeout.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on Lloyd Pierce talking with his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
All right, thank you, David. Shorty, the pass to B-Train. Puts it up from 15, and he hits the jump shot. B-Train's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's really cooking right now. He's having a phenomenal half.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. Passes it to Hunter. And here's the fast break. Here's Shorty. Nails the open triple off the fast break.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. The Hawks trail by 10. Now, here is Young. Lock at 6. Right through the D for the layup. Young's got 32 points.
He's such a tricky cover. Even inside, Trae Young makes adjustments that others can't.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Shorty.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets.
That's like a horse shot. A very brave shot to go with, but he got it to go.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And Young, here we go. And he comes up with the deuce. Young's got 6 here in this quarter.
The threat of Young's jumper forces defenders to play him close, making it easier for him to get by his man.
Shorty, the pass to B-Train. And Hunter over to help. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Young, and it's blocked. Pass to Len. A second chance effort. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists tonight. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
And he uses the glass on the layup. 6 points for Big Smooth.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Now, here is Young. Not a lot of room. Outside Collins. In the corner. Herter with it. Again, the Hawks good for 2. Here's Shorty. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Shots good from Young. Young's got 36.
Incredible competitor. Trae Young always wants to be the one to take this shot.
Reddish, he's checked in for Hunter. A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
True, but no need to rush it. Play smart.
And they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Atlanta calls timeout. They're trailing by 8. 32 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Atlanta with the ball. Here's Herter. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the fourth. The pass to Slaughter. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done. He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
Misses there. And so the home crowd treated to a win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony,